What if some ugly granny came in? Hey, I'm Chase, a Perth-based bodyworker for women and couples of all ages, shapes, sizes and limitations, 18 plus of course, specialising in sensual, spicy massage, companionship and content creation in Australia. So to obviously start off with, this is an offensive, horrible comment to even begin with. And I just want to acknowledge that. It is just a shitty behaviour from obviously a horrible person. And if this person's grandmother booked this kind of experience, they probably need it because they've probably dealt with such a shitty person like this in their life. And they probably need to gain that confidence back a little bit if they're being treated like that, which is just horrible to start with. So I think that one of the most amazing things about this experience, but also me as a human being, is that I wouldn't treat this woman any different than I would treat any normal, young, socially attractive person. And women are very intuitive with being able to tell whether someone's coming from an authentic space and an authentic service. Any of the grandmothers that are following me on this social media, you know how I treat you. You know how I am be able to give women this kind of experience, and it does not affect me whatsoever. And I love and cherish being a part of those experiences. So yeah, one thing I've really been able to find pride in myself as a man is actually enjoying being a part of this experience for them, no matter what they look like. Of course, hygiene reasons and etc., there is always going to be that reasons, but that's totally irrelevant of what they look like and what their age is. I do see women up until their 80s. I'm comfortable with it. The only thing is when someone have that sort of old person smell. But I've never had that issue yet. And I only say that as a possibility in the future. Most women don't. It's something that does come on, probably in the 80s onwards, depends on their health and conditions and stuff. But yeah, I'm comfortable seeing pretty much any age as long as that's not an issue for them. So yeah, I really pride myself in treating people, exactly the same and giving them the exact same experience. And I think that's really important as a professional to be able to give that sense of professionalism, because women can tell. Women are very intuitive. They can just sense when someone is treating you differently because of something. And that could be the smallest micro expression, how you're expressing that through physical touch, that then basically just destroys the whole session for them, and they're in their head and they're not able to relax and they're not able to enjoy the experience. It's just one of those things. But I've had, such a vast variety of women on here that, I've had, so many beautiful women, stunning, not just physically, but personalities. They're very, smart women, they're intelligent women, they're professionals in their fields. I've had all types, as you could possibly imagine. So I really enjoy the fact that I can have someone come into this space that I'm highly attracted to, because of course, I'm a human like anyone else, and still treat them just like absolutely anyone and treat it as a professional service and give them that same sort of experience I would anyone else. And I wouldn't hinder that from them to someone else and be different in any kind of form of way. So yeah, I really am proud of being able to give, not only these elderly women, grandmothers can be in their 50s. So I've met some young grandmas and there's been some hot grandmas. So, don't diss the grandmas, surprisingly or not. And they know some things. So yeah, I'm not complaining with some grandmas. But yeah, I hope that answers your question, this horrible fucking shitty question. But I just want people to come here and know that they're going to be treated wonderful, even if they think that they are an ugly old grandma, which is never the case. Otherwise, till the next video, I'm Chase, and please like, share, tag, whatever you can to support this kind of channel and industry for women in Australia. Till the next video, ciao.